Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Booze, Tattoos, and Heavy Metal. And what do we have today, Scott?
We are going to review some new music from Stone Sour. We're going to talk about the new BLS album that was finally announced today. Some Knotfest issues where people are pissed off. Our good old buddy Chad from Nickelback, and we'll talk about his first week's album sales, or lack thereof. We're going to discuss G.G. Allen and the all-important Fuck You segment.
Nice.
So let's get it started.
All right, let's do it.
All right, Joel, here we are again, episode 5. Was my week to buy beer, and I forgot to buy beer.
What? You fucked it up?
I forgot.
Did you fuck it up?
I did. So
should I
was kind of hoping that you could do your little fucking Mr. Miyagi
works anyway?
snappy shit, and see if we can get some beers.
Fuck, I'll try.
All right, give her.
I don't know if it's gonna work, but
Just.
All right, let's get.
I'm
this
sending you
shit
good
fucking-
vibes.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, go.
Jesus, would you give me some fucking warning next time, man?
How the fuck do you do that?
I could have been jerking off.
That? How's it going, Neil?
Good, brother. How
Good,
you
man.
doing?
Nice
Good
to see you.
Scott.
What the fuck just happened? I'm still kind of like, what the fuck?
And he brought beer.
Well, I was grabbing this case of beer. I was going to go, sit down on the couch, have a beer,
I snapped you in at the right time, didn't I?
Yeah.
Holy
Fantastic.
fuck. This is my buddy Neil, everybody.
Come on.
Grab a fucking chair. I just so happen to have one sitting right here. I'll move over a little bit.
Heavy metal magic, boys.
Oh,
Got
man.
some Moosehead.
Moosehead.
Nice.
Yeah, I
nice.
figured it
Tell me
was,
about
I was going to sit down and have a beer. It was Canada Day the other day, so...
Doesn't get more Canadian than that.
Doesn't get more Canadian than that. 150 years old, same as Canada.
Wow.
Nice. Didn't Johnny Depp at one time call us all Moosehead drinking idiots or something? He
Well,
said so, I don't know.
well,
Okay.
we're Moosehead drinkers. He's the idiot.
Yeah,
but,
fair enough.
Okay,
let's crack that bitch open.
Are they
Thanks,
twist
sir.
offs or
Sir?
are they pop tops?
I
They are
think they're
twisties.
twist-offs.
Oh, there we go.
Moosehead's got it nailed.
You suck. You can't hit the camera.
No, not today.
Oh, that
you
was
suck
close.
too.
Oh, the guest
Yeah.
gets it. Close
Yeah.
enough. Cheers, boys.
All right, cheers,
Cheers.
guys. Cheers.
Not bad at all.
No, it works for me.
That's pretty good.
I always say my two favorite beers are cold and whatever you're buying.
Yeah. I think Moosehead is available in America too, so all of our United States watchers, go try it. I've seen it in Vegas, so I don't know if it's available anywhere else.
Yeah,
But
it must be somewhere.
yeah, it's around, I'm sure. So
Kind of nice to get to sit here with the Bob and
Yes.
Doug McKenzie of
Welcome.
Canadian heavy metal YouTube broadcasting.
Fuck you,
Gonna-
loser.
Really quickly, I just want to say that Neil and I actually started this idea rolling a long time ago.
Yeah, it was in its conceptual.
Yeah, originally it was supposed to be me and him in fucking luchador masks with our beards hanging out and a metal militia fucking
Yes.
flag behind us.
Yeah.
But it grew into this, and I'm really happy it did. And it just so happens to be a long weekend on a Monday, so we decided we would have Neil on the show and
Yeah,
have him be a part of it. So
Happy to be here. I'm gonna wear a hat next time.
Right on.
you may have to.
Feel kind of weird.
Do you want me to get you a hat?
Could you?
I
Could
might
you
be
snap
able
me
to.
one on?
Let's try.
I don't know,
I swear to
man.
God, it only works with
Hang
beers.
on.
It only works with
It's,
beers.
it's impressive though.
Let me try. It's not beer, but I bet you I can do it. You ready?
Sure.
Ah,
Fuck yeah! It's
not beer, but it'll do,
You got
right?
you got the hat snaps.
it'll do. It'll
And I
do.
got the beer
That works.
snaps.
That works. Now I feel like I'm.
We got more beer anyway.
Well,
so
that's a
good.
bonus,
It's
right?
a bonus,
Yeah, 'cause,
right?
this is.
You should tuck
this
your
is like-
ears underneath your hat like a
is-
real
like
fucking
a
loser.
cholo.
This is like all fucking. This is almost empty. Yeah.
All right, guys. So let's start off the show now. After all the shenanigans here, not a ton of new music out this week, but there is one big band that did release some music. Stone Sour, Corey Taylor's other band.
Hell yeah!
The new album's called Hydrograd. The first couple singles were fabulous, and song number 3 there was another one, but I'm not sure the title right now. We listened to it a little bit this morning. What did you think, Joel?
I thought it was pretty good. I think they're definitely going in that direction where they want to get a little bit more airplay by the bigger radio stations and stuff like that. So I mean, good for them that they want to do that, but you know, just don't lose your soul in the middle of it, right?
Well, the nice thing about Stone Sour is they have those radio songs, but if you listen to the CD and don't listen to the releases, they do have a harder edge to them. Obviously, it's not Slipknot, but it is there.
Yep.
So if you're kind of like hearing the singles and you don't really like it so much, listen to the rest of the CD, and I think you'll like a lot of the tracks that they're not going to release for radio. They're a little bit harder. So for all you metalheads out there, check that out. Don't listen to Fabulous and Song Number 3. Get the disc. Listen to stuff that's not radio released, and you'll like it, I think. So.
Well, that's like that's always my thing when I think about these guys that do side projects and shit, and it's like, if you're gonna do a side project, don't do the same thing that you're already doing.
Exactly.
Like, what's the point of doing like Slipknot 2.0 if
Exactly.
that's gonna be your
But why does he get shit all over it for it?
I think
it's
that
pathetic.
I think some of it really started with the whole Hetfield thing. Remember when Hetfield had that freak out about Newstead wanting to do side projects? And then it became a thing, like, I guess in the metal community or whatever, of, you can't do that. And I always thought, like, I get it if you're going to do the same thing, because you're really just stealing potentially good material from your primary band.
Yeah.
But if Kirk Hammett wanted to go and do a jazz fucking trio, let him.
Yeah,
because it lets him stretch a,
Oh, I mean, look at Lamb of God. They let Chris Adler go drum for Megadeth.
Yeah.
Bad choice, but whatever. Fuck Megadeth.
Yeah, fuck you.
But yeah, no, I agree. I think there's enough of a difference in diversity between Stone Sour and Slipknot that it's okay.
Yeah, the crossover is minimal at best. And I don't. He doesn't even sound the same. It's not the same.
No, it's more.
style.
It's more melodic rock
Yeah.
and melodic. I don't want to say metal because it's not really metal, but you know what I mean. Like there's that a lot more of a singing aspect
rock.
there.
Heavy rock. Yeah.
Next topic here. I know one that's near and dear to the three of our hearts. BLS today. Finally, there was an article on Loudwire I read this morning. Zach said the new album is done. It's finished, signed, sealed, delivered. He's not releasing it until next year because I guess he's doing the tour with Ozzy there. But the album's finished, ready to come out. He said early 2018, and that's also going to be followed up with a BLS World Tour. So of course they're going to come back to Vancouver again like they always do.
They love that.
I'm excited to experience my first BLS show with you guys, which will be kind of fun.
That'll be fucking good, man.
So
that's really cool. Yep.
Yeah, it'll be good. Hopefully the album's better than the Tales from the Black Vatican. I wasn't a fan of that album really.
Hey, quickly, I know that we have this vest sitting behind us, and we're on the topic of Black Label, and and I know that Nick Cantonies watches the show, so that's pretty cool. He has watched the show, so I just want to say, if Nick Cantonies watches this, I remember tweeting you one time about my Black Label army vest, and I remember him saying something about, well, he'd had his stolen with his cell phone in it during a festival, and he saw the picture of mine on Twitter, and he said, "Where the fuck did you get that vest?" Dude, I fucking bought this shit from Value Village in the States, and I put the patches on it.
But whoever stole Nick
piece of
vest,
shit.
you're a piece of shit, and you should return it and his fucking phone.
Yes.
That's a premature fuck you.
Yes, fuck you.
Yeah.
Cool story about Nick too. As you know, we've been sort of chatting with him on Twitter or whatever.
Yeah.
I guess he's selling some of his BLS gear or whatever. I was lucky enough to make him an offer on one of his stage-worn shirts and won it.
Pretty cool.
Which is pretty awesome. He said he's going to throw in some guitar picks and a whole bunch of other shit. I look forward to getting that. I know he's sending it today. So as soon as I get it, we'll do like the unboxing on the show. I think it's going to be really cool.
Cool. I would love to have Nick on the show one day.
Yeah, one day that'd be cool. So Nick, if you're watching, we'd love to do a phone interview or something.
Phone-in interview, yeah. Fucking, that would be a dream come true. So
for sure. So next topic. I know a lot of people are pissed off at here's Slipknot again, Corey Taylor again. They're doing the knot fist. They're doing knot fist.
No, it's not a fist.
Yeah.
No, it's not a fist. It's not a fist. It's actually like 3 fingers.
Hey, if it feels
Right
more,
up to
if it
right up
feels
to
like
the-
more than 3 fingers, it's probably a fist.
right up to the knuckles.
Okay, let's try that again. Slipknot is not performing at Knotfest this year. Stone Sour is going to be the performer there. A lot of people are upset. I don't see a big deal with it personally.
I don't.
Ozzy did it with Ozfest, where
Ozzy did it.
Black
Yeah,
Sabbath
it was
performed, not
Sabbath,
Ozzy
yeah.
Osbourne. So
Yeah, so quit complaining, everybody.
Although I do have to say that Ozfest with Black Sabbath was fucking killer. It's the only time Ozfest came to Vancouver, and fuck, I am glad I went to that because I got to see the Black Sabbath.
Nice.
And I got to see Slayer and Rob Zombie too. So
I know,
it
that
was a
was
pretty fucking wicked show.
My brother-in-law Jeff went to that, and we were talking about that on Saturday.
And oddly, that was where I first saw and encountered Slipknot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was.
That's
I
really
remember I had no idea who these guys were. Hadn't heard of them. They were still like, they just released their album, and they were still like, nobody really knew them. And they came out and they fucking killed it.
Yeah.
And the whole, it was like a stadium of people just going.
Yeah.
Like,
but according to Chad Kruger,
can't fucking
you have to
believe
puke in
what's
your mask
going
every
on.
night in order to gain fans, right? So,
Fuck that faggot.
Well, you know, I mean, maybe Chad likes to puke in his mask, but you know, everyone's got to have a kink, right?
Speaking of Chad, fucking loudmouth Chaz, you goof.
how are your album sale? How are your album sales doing there, Chad?
Nickelback's new album was released a week ago, and I was reading again on Loudwire that their sales were down 40%. Their new album flopped. You know what? Good. I'm glad it flopped because he was beaking off about fucking this and that about Corey Taylor. I know he's done it about other bands too. That's what happens, Chad, when you make shitty music. So good on you.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that your talented band has to deal with your bullshit. I'm glad your album tanked, and now you're gonna fuck off into obscurity. So bye bye.
What was it? Was
Can
it
I-
40 some odd percent their album
Down
sales?
40%.
Can I share my one fucking
Yeah.
real memory of
Yes.
Nickelback? 'Cause,
Go ahead.
I mean, coming, you know, Vancouver, right? So Nickelback was the local band that was, you know, around and whatever, and they had their independent releases and they got radio. And I've seen Nickelback 4 times.
Yeah, me too.
Every time I've seen Nickelback was opening for somebody
They were a
in a
supporter.
nightclub. They were a supporter. Apart from, like, once I seen them, they were the first band on a 4-band bill at BC Place with Kiss.
That was a New Year's show, I think.
Yeah, it was. That was the New Year's 1999 going into
That's right,
2000, and it was a great show. It was a great way to spend New Year's going into 2000, and that was when we walked out of that stadium as a side thing, and that was where they were handing out XFM stickers to everybody.
XFM.
The late,
What's up, Danger? We
the
see
late
you.
great XFM Danger,
Yeah,
you
we see you.
fucking rock. Miss you not
Oh.
being on the
Oh,
radio.
good one.
Good shot. Miss you not being on the radio because you were the only guy that would play Master of Puppets in the middle of the fucking day, and you didn't give a fuck. And so that just right there makes you fucking more awesome than anyone else.
I
on
look
the radio.
forward. We're gonna have Danger on the show at some point.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
That'd be a good show.
But I saw it was Dee Snider from Twisted Sister. Dee Snider and the SMFs, the sick motherfuckers, playing at the now defunct Studebakers, and the opening act was Nickelback, and they came out and they did like their first 2 songs, and then there's the little pause between songs, and this one voice bellows out through the whole club, "You suck!" And I couldn't entirely disagree with that. So,
Well, you know what? Like I said, I've always was an advocate for old Nickelback. It's not metal. It's good drinking music, and their first 2 or 3 albums I would not turn off. I don't mind them. I've seen them live doing arena shows, and they blow a bunch of shit up.
Yeah.
And it's fun to go to, but I don't know what happened to him.
I don't
He
know.
married Avril Lavigne, and
You
it
know
all
what's
just went.
but let's be honest. How You Remind Me was a good song.
It was.
The
It
first
was.
time he wrote it.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
next 7 times he wrote it, it got a little played out.
Yeah. It's funny that he said in that interview that we've referenced many times now about how none of the bands that he listens to has a gimmick. You're fucking kidding me. Every time you see Metallica, every time you see Kiss, there's a fucking gimmick at that show. Fucking blowing shit up.
Well, the funny
and
thing-
they have a gimmick because they fucking do it too. Fucking copycat motherfuckers.
Well, fucking Iron Maiden are probably... I'm going to go out on a limb, and I don't think most people will disagree with me, but Iron Maiden are probably one of the most respected metal bands ever.
Yeah, well, for sure.
Yeah.
And they've built a huge part of their shit on having a gimmick. Eddie. Eddie is the best gimmick in metal.
Yeah.
Everyone's copied Lemmy. Whether it's Vic
Rattlehead,
Rattlehead or something else, they've all copied
Five Finger Death Punch.
Eddie.
What is it?
Disturbed have the fucking
Disturbed have the thing or whatever the fuck that is.
Everybody has their little thing there, but that's all because of Eddie with the metal thing. So, you know, gimmick isn't bad. Gimmick is only a gimmick if that's all you've got.
If you have the music to back it up, it's not a bad thing at all.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. I when I listen to Maiden, I'm not listening to Eddie, but damn, I love seeing
but when
Eddie
you
come out.
yeah,
at the
when you
concert.
go to the concert and this big giant Eddie comes out in like his robot or whatever
Yeah.
uniform he's in that night, it's fucking cool, man. Because he interacts with the band too while they're playing.
Yeah.
Or, like, you know what I mean? Like it's
Same with
awesome.
Vic Rattlehead. If you
yeah.
ever see Megadeth, it's the same thing.
I remember Yannick running between Eddie's legs.
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
concert,
It's like it's
for,
because they
Book
work
of
with it.
Yes,
They work
yes.
with it and they know how to use that. And it's not the music is there and Eddie like enhances it. You know what I mean? Like it's not a crutch. I don't think.
No.
I will say one thing about Nickelback for the people who are actual Nickelback fans. Their first album wasn't really known to anybody, and one of their best songs ever was called Cowboy Hat. Mm-hmm. And fucking just love the song. We can let that song play a little bit right now, and fucking it's just a great song. One of the best songs they ever brought out. It's too bad that they fucking shit the bed and all the pussies, but you know.
This is the last time I'm going to touch on the Chad interview. When he was talking about Corey Taylor and Slipknot and Stone Sour. He's like, "Oh yeah, Corey, you built Slipknot on this fucking gimmick, and then you turn around and bring out Stone Sour." Well, Chad, guess what? Stone Sour was around before Nickelback was around.
Mm-hmm.
So do your research a little bit. Stone Sour has been around for years before Slipknot, before your shitty ass band. Just be smart about it, dude.
You were
Be smart
still
about
living in a shitty house in East Van.
Yeah, well.
Fuck Nickelback. Anyway, what do we got next? What's going on?
So we sort of briefly touched on this yesterday, and you told me to shut up, and you wanted to talk about it on the show. I know you don't have much experience with this fucking weirdo, but you might know who G.G. Allen is.
Yeah, G.G. Allen,
Yeah.
punk weirdo icon. I guess I don't know. I don't really know even how to. How do you explain G.G. Allen to someone who doesn't know who G.G. Allen is?
I don't know. He was like the first outspoken punk rocker, I would say. I would say you could compare him to Johnny Rotten on steroids, maybe.
With feces all over him.
Yeah, and that's where I'd sort of draw the line. Like,
I need to know.
I don't know why, but recently, I saw an article about his music on one of the music websites, and it sparked my curiosity in him again. So I was watching YouTube videos of his performances and whatnot, and I just don't understand the draw. Like, the guy, if you're not familiar with G.G. Allen, go and YouTube it, but you need to sign in because they ask you if you're of age because it's that fucked up. This dude would piss himself, he'd whip his dick out, he'd
shit in his hand and rub it on himself.
Then go and maul people in the crowd. It just
Apparently, this is where King Parrot got their
inspiration
got their
from, I guess.
inspiration from. And if you've seen King Parrot, who's on Housecore Records, owned by Phil Anselmo, that band is insane to watch. I saw them with Down.
Yeah, you raved about them when you seen them.
Yeah, no, they were
that.
fantastic because I didn't know who they were. Nobody knew who they were, and it was just like, fuck, these guys are killing it.
Okay, so here's the thing though: the music was good, no?
Yeah, it was
G.G.
good.
Allen's music is not good.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's really not.
There's nothing
it's
memorable about it.
No.
There's nothing that attracts
The
me
only
to
thing
it.
that I'm going to ever remember about G.G. Allen is him shitting on the stage and throwing it at people and wiping it on himself. Or cutting himself.
Like a fucking
this
monkey.
almost goes back to our thing about the gimmick. I mean, his gimmick
Yeah.
was fucked up.
Yep.
Yeah.
But this is, you're building on a gimmick of being
That's
A weird,
disgusting,
Yeah, like-
obscene weirdo.
like
as
there's
possible.
nothing
Like,
punk
that's
about that to
beyond
me.
shock
Like,
rock.
that's not punk. That is
No.
disgusting. Like,
yeah.
if you were somebody going to that show, although I would assume you would know what you're getting into. Let's just say you and I were walking by and we're metalheads. We like some
Yeah.
punk music.
Yeah.
G.G. Allen, okay, I've heard of that guy. He's pretty famous. Let's go check it out. And if we were to walk into that show and that dude threw poo at me, I would beat the fucking shit out of that guy. He would not be leaving there.
Threw poo at me
yeah.
on a show that we can swear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said threw poo at me.
Well, whatever. Poo. Fuck. Shit. Duke. I don't know. Fuck.
Dude.
But
Fecal matter.
But if I was to go into that show expecting to see a punk show, which I enjoy, and I've seen a lot of them, like the Rancids and the Bad Religions, Pennywise, they're all fun. But if some dude went in there and was cutting himself, whatever, that's fine. I've seen Marilyn Manson do it, great. But to take a shit on stage and
his
rub it on
hand.
yourself and cup it and throw it at people and then go,
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
that's not cool, man. Like, I just don't understand the fascination
That's
with
a
this guy.
That's punk at its worst.
He is not an icon. He is not a trailblazer. He's gross, really, and he's not talented. So I just don't. It just doesn't work for me.
So again, why was he in the news again?
Because he was the first guy to like. He would go on like remember Geraldo? Remember the talk show Geraldo?
Yep.
He went on there once and he was looking all weird. This was at the time when the New York club kids were big. Like if you've ever seen the movie, what the fuck is the movie with Macaulay Culkin in it?
I know the one.
Party Boy or whatever
Party
the fuck
Monster.
it is. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
And that's when they all dressed up as women in these outrageous costumes. He was trying to capitalize on that, I think.
Okay.
So he went on Geraldo and he's like, oh yeah, women, you better lock up your fucking children because they're all going to be mine and I'm going to fuck all your young daughters and shit
Really?
like that. Yeah, he's just a fucking weirdo, man. Like
there's too many guys that have tried to fucking, what was the guy from the Germs, the singer from the Germs that figured he was going to be he was going to mark his place in musical history by overdosing on heroin.
Yeah, that's right.
Right, and it was going to be this big epic thing. Everyone would remember him.
Yeah.
It was his hands in the cement of music, is that he was going to overdose on heroin and everyone would find him. Mm-hmm. And then it was like he did, but John Lennon was murdered the same day. And he
took away from his fame.
Yeah, he wasn't even a footnote.
Like I think if there's any aspiring bands out there, and I don't see any bands doing this kind of shit anymore, but don't use G.G. Allen as like an inspiration.
Don't use that as your template.
No.
He's not. It's gross. It's disgusting. Just write a good song.
Yeah, be Nickelback.
Yeah. Versus G.G. Allen,
No.
yes.
Yeah,
You know what?
versus
G.G. Allen, yes. Be Nickelback. Be Chad Kroeger versus G.G. Allen.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with writing a good song.
Yes, write a good
Just don't be
song.
a fucking dickhead.
Exactly.
Chad.
So, yeah, fucking Chaz. Let's call him Chaz.
Chaz.
From now on.
Chaz.
Chaz
Well, he's
Kroeger.
got he looks like a Chaz.
He does,
now.
with his faggy straight hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. His mouth, it looks like it grew because his beard goes like this now.
Actually,
And
if you don't follow us on Instagram, I posted some great Nickelback pictures on
Did you?
Instagram. You should check it out. They're pretty funny.
I haven't even checked them out. And
You should
I
check
fucking
'em
run
out.
that fucking page.
So last segment here, guys, is the almighty fuck you.
Fuck you.
Today, this is a good one because he's bothered me before, but I'm about at the end of my rope with this fucking joker now. Nikki Sixx from Motley Crue. He's become a panel judge on American Idol.
I'm bumming a smoke, eh?
Yeah, that's fine.
That is called what is it's on the tip of my tongue? A sellout?
Yeah, a little bit. What? Who the fuck is he to judge real singers?
Yeah, he's a bassist.
I'm sorry.
He doesn't sing himself. His own band. What is it? 6 Cents.
6 cents.
6
6 a.m.
6 a.m. Oh yeah, 6 a.m.
As a singer.
6 a.m.
6 cents is his.
He had to
6
hire a
cents is his radio
singer to
station.
sing his lyrics because he cannot sing.
I get.
Yeah, but neither can Vince Neil. So
No,
let's
no,
not
Vince
fucking
Neil
split
is-
hairs
Again,
here.
we call him Vince Meal on this show because that fat little troll fucking has eaten too many meals. Anyway, I just don't get this. Like, the people that watch American Idol aren't going to know who Nikki Sixx is, number one, because they're not metalheads, and they're
No.
probably not familiar with his music because they're all 15.
Yeah.
Number two, I just don't understand it from his point of view.
Well, even
It kind of ruins his credibility. Not that he had a ton left, but it
No.
it affects it a little bit to me anyway. Like,
Yeah.
have Robin Zander. If you want to go that, have Robin Zander on there. Mm-hmm. Right? Cheap Trick are not really metal, but they're definitely on the cusp of hard rock to metal. But Robin Zander, even now, can still sing.
or not that he ever would, but Bruce Dickinson would be a way better choice. Not that he
Yeah.
would ever whore himself like that.
Well, didn't they
but
have?
at least he can fucking sing.
Didn't they have what's his name? The dick licker from Aerosmith.
Steven Tyler.
Steven
Yeah,
Tyler.
he was on there.
Hey, good though. At least he can sing.
Yeah,
At
he
least
can
I can-
sing.
At least I can respect his
He's
opinion.
got
Hey.
something to to
Hey,
give
the guy's
back
made
to
more
the
money
community.
singing than I ever
For
have.
sure,
Yeah.
100%. But it just frustrates me that Nikki Sixx is doing this after Motley Crue retired. And I know Vince Neil's on his little solo tour playing Motley Crue songs with a fucking shitty ass whatever bar band or whatever. I just don't get it, man. Like 6 a.m. is a pretty popular band. A lot of people like them. I don't really care for them much. Just do that. Why do this? You have a popular radio show that tons of people listen to. Why do you need to go on American Idol? I don't understand it. It's so fuck you, Nikki Sixx. Just
Fuck you.
retire, dude.
Fuck you.
I'm gonna go off script. I gotta fuck you. Which is the fucking the Jenner girls. I don't know if you guys seen the thing about the t-shirts.
Yes, you know what? This probably should have been our fuck you.
This
because it
actually
made me
should
really
have been
mad.
our
It
fuck
should-
you,
I'm
yeah.
sorry, audience, but
The Jenner girls decided that they were going to put their pictures on t-shirts with band names on them. So they did
Metallica.
Ozzy Osbourne, Metallica,
The Doors.
The Doors, Pink Floyd,
Yes.
Led Zeppelin. You don't fucking touch Led Zeppelin.
Don't touch any of those bands.
And Notorious B.I.G. and Tupac.
Yeah,
And I know none of us are huge rap guys. I am for the older stuff. But those two guys are rap pioneers. Those guys pioneered rap music, much like the people we talked about with the metal music.
Yeah.
Who the fuck? I'm speechless. Why would you think this is a good idea?
I seen right away Notorious B.I.G.'s mom came out.
Yep.
And she tweeted about how disrespectful it was to Tupac and to her son.
Good for her, too.
Good for her, A, for tweeting it out there right away, but also for not just defending her own son, but also for throwing Tupac in there. I know there's a lot of other bands, but that's kind of the genre that she actually put Tupac's name first, so I thought that was really kind of cool and respectful, especially with the whole Biggie Tupac, East Coast, West Coast fucking bullshit that
killed them both, essentially.
Killed them both, and the media fucking really fueled it, not them. So she did that. The Doors lawyer put a cease and desist order on them.
Yeah.
Sharon Osbourne came out, but I think Sharon's just pissed off because she didn't think of it first.
To put Sharon's ugly mug on there?
Yeah, exactly.
Sharon like in some sexual pose on a fucking Ozzy Osbourne t-shirt.
Sharon would have fucking sold the... they were selling the t-shirts for $125.
Yeah.
And I think if Ozzy was getting 25 off the top of that, Sharon probably would have been okay with it. And now I'm going to have the fucking Sharon Osbourne Mafia going to hit on me or something.
Realistically, how many t-shirts are you going to sell at $125 a fucking piece?
You know what, man? Those girls
probably quite a few.
Probably quite a few.
A lot, actually. Those girls, look at that Kylie Jenner's makeup line. Well,
yeah.
For instance, let's just get rid of that. Look at Kat Von D's makeup line. Both of our wives are going to fucking Sephora today to drop all this money on a little palette.
Yeah.
Those girls have the teenage girls of today wrapped in their little palms.
Yeah, they've
got that Kat Von D is
no, and I don't mean to lump her in with them. I'm just using her as an example because she's she's different. But those girls.
But the fact she can put her name on
she's
something,
true.
and
She's a true
sell.
girl.
Exactly.
She's a true chick though. Like
100%. And don't get me wrong, I love Kat Von D. I think she's a very talented artist. That I didn't mean it in that way, but just as an example that
the marketing power.
Yeah, if you have
the name.
Girls or whoever in your palm, you can sell whatever. I could sell shitty underwear if I was famous to fucking kids.
Yeah.
Gigi Allen underwear. Fucking just
but you know what?
It's just got underwear.
You know what I mean, though? It's actually.
Why is my Gigi Allen underwear all brown?
It's unfortunately really sad that they can do that to young girls who are going to go to their dad or mom who work their ass off for money. And they're going to spend $125 on some shirt that's probably made for $2 in fucking Taiwan.
Yeah.
And they're capitalizing off somebody else's hard work.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. It's garbage. It's not acceptable. So the whole Jenner, fucking Kardashian, Kanye clan, fuck you scumbag.
Fuck the whole fucking bunch of you.
Yes, you piece of shit.
The whole lot of you.
Or what's his name? Fucking Bruce Jenner. What's his name?
Bruce Jenner.
Mm-hmm. Well, is it
no, it's just Bruce Jenner.
Whatever, fuck.
Yeah.
It's Bruce Jenner.
We'll save that conversation for another day.
He was an Olympian.
Well,
Bruce Jenner.
Questionable.
Quit tucking,
anyway,
and start fucking sticking.
Quit tucking and start fucking.
I love it.
Put that on the bumper sticker.
Quit tucking and start fucking.
That's a good t-shirt. That's a t-shirt bumper sticker.
Yeah.
So anyway, guys, that's gonna sort of wrap up this episode. What we're doing is, I know last week I said that. You're gonna show them the sticker. Show them the sticker.
Oh yeah, well, we got come on stickers, just like that. I'll put a little. I'll actually just put it up there, but come on, or should we just
come on? We talked a little bit about a giveaway, so here is what I have. It's the Lamb of God Megadeth After Party sticker thing signed by Chris Adler. We are still doing the giveaway. We need to get to 500 subscribers first. As soon as we do, this is going to a good home, I hope. So there it is, everybody, signed by Chris Adler himself.
We'll throw in a bunch of these stickers too,
of course. And just to wrap up too, you'll notice the CDs here. We had DJ from Without Mercy here doing our new segment, 5 Minutes Alone. That's going to come out later on this week. It's going to be a separate segment from our show because we really want to focus on the people we're interviewing in that. We're going to do some local musicians, tattoo artists, maybe a brewmaster or two if we can find them. So watch out for that later in the week, but definitely go to www.withoutmercyband.com, check out DJ's shit, and tune into that show later on in the week.
Do we have any shout outs for Come On?
Hey, my wife just texted me. She's wondering where I am.
Yeah.
So can you snap me out in a couple of minutes? Because
I can, yeah.
okay, cool.
I can.
Okay,
I can.
cool.
I'm gonna tell you to take your stick and get the fuck out. That's
Come on.
what I'm gonna do.
Come on.
Shout outs. I don't know anybody this week. I'm good this week, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody's done anything for me this week, so fuck everybody, whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
Come on. Father Bertite, Craigley Bertite, down in LA. I think he's friends with Ish Garcia and
Okay.
Shane Rose and or all those guys. So
I love Ish.
Yeah, so
Ish and-
he's friends with a lot of those
Ish and
guys.
Lacey,
So I don't know if he watches this, but he should.
Come on.
So Father Bertite, if you're around, come on.
I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, we're good. We're good for today. So thank you again for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, tell your friends, share the channel. We really want to get out there, guys. We got some really fun stuff coming up here for you.
Sharing the channel is the important
Yes,
one.
for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you for snapping in, Neil, and
Yeah.
thank you for taking
Well, I'm gonna
half
snap
an hour
it
to
off.
hang out with us.
Well, I was just gonna sit down and have a beer, but this was even better. I got to have a beer with my fucking buddies.
Awesome, man.
So
Well,
yeah. So if you want to just
Stop
me
him.
home, dude.
He needs to go home.
My wife's looking for me.
Perfect.
it's magic.
Done.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week. Take care, guys.
All right. Peace out, guys. We will see you in the next episode of Booze, Tattoos, and
Heavy metal.